it's gone. So it's gone.
Nigga acts about me, nigga acts about me, nigga acts about me, nigga acts.
You gotta understand it. I just sold the equivalent units at $1. Sold 1 million copies flat. That's platinum, and I sold 1 million copies, and I made $1 million. Y'all try to hold me back. You can't fucking stop me. I want all my fans to understand I'm not even excited for me. I'm excited for y'all niggas, bro. Y'all about to resell this shit and make so much fucking bread. All you niggas who bought 1,000, bought 40 of them shits, y'all about to make.
Canadian rapper Tory Lanez recently sold 1 million copies of his latest album in under 57 seconds for $1 each as an NFT, apparently making him the fastest to platinum sales artist in history. What are your thoughts on that?
All right, so today we're talking about NFTs, okay? It's getting more popular over time as time goes on, and to me it's the next phase of cryptocurrency. A lot of people don't know what it is, so I'm just going to use this video to just address it in a layman's term. Okay, so let's say you want to buy a wristwatch, okay, and let's say the wristwatch happens to be Patek Philippe, for example. Okay, if you buy an original Patek Philippe wristwatch, it comes in a box. And inside the box comes with a certificate of authentication showing you that this is an original Patek Philippe. Okay? Or for example, you create a music or an album and you want to sell it to marketers, and you drop a contract as to how royalties will be paid and stuff like that. I get what I'm saying? That is for music. That is the music industry for you. Okay, and let's talk about real estate. If you want to buy real estate, you drop a contract that involves like survey plan of the property, the legal document of the property. Okay, and transaction is done, which means payment is made and document is handed over to the owner of the property. That document represents your ownership of that property. Same thing with buying a car. Same thing with almost a lot of things that we do in today's world. Okay, but we are moving towards the digital era. Okay, an era where some of these things ought to be automated. Okay, and NFTs just happen to come at the right time. Because with NFTs, what it means is non-fungible token, which means that each token of the same asset are not the same. Okay, so which means that you cannot exchange yours for mine just like that. I get what I'm saying. Unlike traditional whereby you have one Bitcoin. If you have one Bitcoin and I have one Bitcoin, I can exchange the same Bitcoin with each other. But when it comes to NFT, it's all about certificate of ownership or authentication. Okay? So that's what it is. Now, in the whole drawing up of the contract and everything, you start seeing things like royalties and, how many NFTs you want it to be. Okay? So, in the case of Tory, who had an album, when you talk about album includes all his songs for a period of time, both the ones that are popular and the ones that are not popular. Okay, now he sold each of those albums, 1 million copies of the album, for $1 each. So, which means he sold the NFT of those albums. So, which means if you bought 3 of those NFTs, you are going to receive 3 albums of Tory Lanez. Okay, so which means that as long as you own that NFT, you have the right to also distribute that NFT or resell the NFT to somebody else, or resell the album to somebody else. I get what I'm saying. But the most important thing is that he made a lot of money from just selling the NFTs. Secondly, he's going to earn royalties if a royalty is part of the contract of the NFT. Okay? And Thirdly, those who bought the albums for $1 will likely resell those same Tory album for higher than that. I get what I'm saying. So that's what that's what NFT is capable of doing. Same thing with when Eminem did a beat and somebody went and bought the NFT of that beat. He received the beat and used it to do a song. I get what I'm saying. Same thing with French Montana that released a sneaker and created an NFT for his sneakers. I get what I'm saying. So which means that if you own a French Montana sneakers and you have the digital proof of ownership, which is an NFT for it, it means that you can always brag or prove that you have an original French Montana sneakers. I get what I'm saying. Okay? It shows that you have that sort of arrangement. I get what I'm saying. Whereby that you can prove that you own an original French Montana sneakers. So we found out that NFT is much more than the digital art. The digital art we're seeing right now is becoming something else in the sense that people are buying those digital art NFTs to be part of a club. For example, the Bored Ape Club. If you want to be part of the Bored Ape Club, where you meet just like where you going to a club and you buy a ticket, stuff like that, or you're going to watch a football match and you buy a ticket. So same thing applies to the NFT, okay, where the NFT now represents kind of a membership card. I get what I'm saying. So then there are now just so many clubs or community of people forming here and there, issuing out NFTs. If you buy the NFT, you become part of the clubs. It's exclusive, blah 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 blah. But I know that NFT is much more than digital art. Okay, so I just made it simple to explain what an NFT is. Okay, so if you have questions concerning this, feel free to ask. And if there are more videos to do about NFT to explain how to get involved or what projects to look out for, I will do that in another video altogether. But till then, take care and bye for now.